Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together.
ਨਾ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਪਰਦੇਸੀ ਨੂੰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਿਤ ਦਾ ਰੋਣਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਨਾ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਪਰਦੇਸੀ ਨੂੰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਿਤ ਦਾ ਰੋਣਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਨਾਲ ਰੰਜੇਠੇ ਜੋਗੀ ਦੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਜੋਗਣ ਹੋਣਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਊਗਾ
ਇਸ਼ਕ ਦੇ ਲਿਆ ਜ਼ਖਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਖੁਦ ਹੱਸ ਕੇ ਮੂੰਹ ਸੀ ਲਾਂਗੀ ਜੇ ਯਾਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਹਿਰ ਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਘਟ ਘਟ ਕਰਕੇ ਪੀ ਲਾਂਗੀ ਪਰਦੇਸੀ ਨੂੰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਿਤ ਦਾ ਰੋਣਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਨਾਲ ਰੰਜੇਟੇ ਜੋਗੀ ਦੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਜੋਗਣ ਹੋਣਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਮੈਂ ਸੱਸੀ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਹੀਰ ਵਾਂਗ ਹੀ ਜਾਨ ਦੀ ਬਾਜ਼ੀ ਲਾਵਾਂਗੀ ਮੈਂ ਥਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਫੁੜਕਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਾਂਗੀ ਮੈਂ ਜਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੋਤੇ ਖਾਵਾਂਗੀ ਨਾ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਪਰਦੇਸੀ ਨੂੰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਿਤ ਦਾ ਰੋਣਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਨਾ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਪਰਦੇਸੀ ਨੂੰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਿਤ ਦਾ ਰੋਣਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਨਾਲ ਰੰਜੇਟੇ ਜੋਗੀ ਦੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਜੋਗਣ ਹੋਣਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਦੇ ਲਿਆ ਜ਼ਖਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਖੁਦ ਹੱਸ ਕੇ ਮੂੰਹ ਸੀ ਲਾਂਗੀ ਜੇ ਯਾਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਹਿਰ ਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਘਟ ਘਟ ਕਰਕੇ ਪੀ ਲਾਂਗੀ
ਨਾ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਪਰਦੇਸੀ ਨੂੰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਿਤ ਦਾ ਰੋਣਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਨਾਲ ਰੰਜੇਟੇ ਜੋਗੀ ਦੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਜੋਗਣ ਹੋਣਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਊਗਾ
Rewind selector.
Hello, I'm Geeta Patterson from Canada, but right now I am in USA and exactly here. This is the place where the international Shri Krishna Puja is going to happen. And all for those who have been here before, wow, you will be surprised about all the improvements which have been done here. Come on, I'll show you. It starts right at the entrance. Look at this. We got a road. No more gravel, no more stones. And that also means that you can drive much faster than before. So this is a second-hand road. Yeah, that really exists. Isn't it awesome? It has been used once on a highway. And when you look closely, you can see all these yellow little colorful spots. That was once upon a time the middle lane. It's amazing, eh? And that's not everything. Ha, come. So as you can see, the grass has been cut and rolled up into little cute snails. So these are the tents for the ladies. They're not all 100% ready yet, but that's where you're going to sleep if you are a lady. And this is my tent there. So, yeah. And there is another really cool thing. That is such an improvement. You will like it. Okay, you ready? You ready for it? Look at that. You know what it is? Clotheslines. That's amazing, isn't it? Isn't that amazing? You can actually hang your wet towel on a clothesline instead of the shower room, which is totally cluttered with stuff. I thought that's one of the best ideas. Actually, it was my idea and it did it. Okay. And if you are a guy, you are going to sleep here. In this tent or the one behind. That's not ready. But it will be. It will be in 2 days. And if you need to go for a little something else, then you can choose between pink and green. And the pink is not only for girls. Guys are allowed to use that too. Today is Tuesday and feeding 150 people is in the maze. Rolling class.
No, it's scientific. Yeah, one like this, it's fine. Who does the job?
I can do it.
How did you come to cooking?
Actually, I think I'm born like this.
Oh.
At 7 years old, I said I want to be a cook. 8 years old, I said I want to be a chef. And 9 years old, I said I want to have a restaurant. And then I start my how you say?
Apprenticeship?
Apprenticeship. And I never stopped. I really enjoy that, to feed people, cook for people. It's creative, smelling, you have so many flavors. You feel like a painter with different color, but you mix with them. This is so enjoyable.
I came 1 week earlier to help with the preparations for the big puja, and while volunteers like myself try to hammer, landscape and move houses, a completely other group is here for the Nirmal Arts Academy, and it is absolutely amazing how quick they all learn. See for yourself.
That's the frisbee. I have mostly done choirs with yogis of non-trained musicians, and it's always been extremely fun. And this time same thing, and they pick it up so fast. I must say, compared to a lot of trained musicians even, who can sight read, I don't know how they do it. And extremely joyful. They are driven by this joy. You can see sometimes when they sing, they close their eyes and they just dissolve in the joy of singing. It's very powerful. We have the painter lot next to us, and they keep coming and say, oh, it was so nice hearing you sing while we're painting, because the joy tones just travels. Sometimes I always do it longer than I should because I don't want to stop. And then even though we already know it, you feel like now we know it, let's sing it again because it's fun. No, it's really amazing. It's really amazing.
My name's Philippa Newman and I'm from England. First time in Canajoharie, first time on the Arts Academy in Canajoharie. Absolutely lovely. And I'm not just saying that to the camera. For me personally, drama, probably not learnt the most, but actually being able to express and really in a Sahaj environment express my spirit and just find more and more creativity and confidence within to express Sahaja Yoga. But then, I suppose Kathak, I'm just discovering this realm, this world of subtle, like the movements are just so subtle. You feel yourself becoming more feminine as you dance. And there's so many students that actually the movements have got to be small and subtle because there's no room to do anything else.
Well, it's a wonderful experience, and students are very motivated. They are amazing. I mean, the program that you were doing 1 year, you do it in 10, 15 days. It's just incredible. And they absorb so much, and actually sometimes as teacher we tend to give them a lot, and maybe too much. But somehow we just, it's our desire that they go back with so much that they can use during the year to come back with all the excitement for the year after.
The Russian way, which is down here, you see it like this. It's like. And that's the one we are going to go for.
Down. 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 Down.
One very important thing is that we had this collective feeling because one kid was helping the other. If one kid had a dragon, for example, could not make the story, the other kid will help and make the story. They join together, they function together. And that was beautiful about it, to be able to create a link between people. Not I am the one that does, but each kid, can you help me here? Can you do this for me? Can you help? Oh, which color shall I paint the eye? Can you help me? So if one is a weak point in one aspect, the other one will help and fill in. You know, that's the beautiful about this workshop too. That you could see a group working together. One was crying before stage, she was completely crying, and the other kids will go and hug her. You see, that's the thing about that we should be able to function together.
Smiles is because the scary magician put a spell on him. The only way to break the spell is to give him an H-U-G. Do you know what that is? Are you sure?
Switch to the
That's great! Oh, here comes
So my name is David. I come from Stockholm, Sweden. Our teacher said the stuff that we learned in 3 days on the classical singing, he would have learned in about 3-4 weeks. And what we know now after 2 weeks, he said would be about 3 months. So there is something happening which is quite a miracle, or like, because the way I feel it, something that happens when things are good is you go into thoughtless awareness and somehow you can just repeat these long sequences of notes that you're hardly conscious that you even heard them, and then they just come out, you know, and there is such a joy in that moment, like, whoa, you hear yourself, like, whoa, what am I doing? Like, where is this coming from? It's so...
It was lovely. It's one of a number of experiences I've had here, and this one I had some more experienced artists come, and that was fabulous because they were able to expand on the quality of the miniature painting particularly, and also the printmaking, because we did 2 different types of printmaking. One was stencils and the other was collagraphs, and it was very satisfying to see these students making such good use of the materials and creating such beautiful work. I mean, I'm impressed, you know, I'm just in awe of some of the work that they did. So it's a beautiful art.
You just like drag your foot, you know? So leave the legs, just the head.
My name is Dian. I'm from China. The dance is really amazing because it's my first time to learn the traditional Indian dance, and it helped me to experience a lot of Indian culture, the movement, and you can feel something by learning this dancing. It can only happen in Canajoharie. Only can happen in Sahaja Art Camp.
There have been several realization tours all over the world, and that is exactly what Shri Mataji wants us to do. But there has never been a tour for over 8,000 kilometers across one big country. Please welcome a few yogis right here at the White House who talk about the Realize Canada tour. It's over there. It's here. Yeah.
Well, it was just one of those moments. I just happened to look at the Sahaj Yoga newsletter, and this one I just thought, wow, Canada, 4 weeks across there, Yuva Shakti. I've always wanted to know more about Yuva Shakti. So that was my motivating factor, and then when they said, yes, we are taking any age, I thought, oh, okay, let's go.
So for me it was like amazing experience, and I just, before like seminars, they're mostly for fun and establishing the connections, but tours is like, it's still fun, but you also have like a goal, you know, you have it's also that's a hard goal of giving realization.
So I'm here now with the coordinator of the Realize Canada tour, and we have a lot of questions for him. So first of all, how did you get the idea?
Well, I guess it mostly started during some of the previous Realize America tours. Me and a lot of the Yuva Shakti from Vancouver went on a Realize America tour from in Vancouver and Seattle, and after that there was kind of a feeling which grew over the years that we wanted to have some, like, why not have a Realize Canada tour?
So was it a challenge to move 40 people in the morning from place to place?
Yeah, I mean, yes, but at the same time, it was a lot less than I was expecting, because people did a lot to help, and a lot of people really put in a lot of time to contribute and to get people going as well, and to do things that would take my focus away so I could work on the things that I needed to work on. There was also a lot of really nice natural highlights we saw, and in particular we weren't expecting it all, but we saw the Northern Lights in like just city after city, and the best was when we went to Thunder Bay, and everybody from the tour just saw like really intense Northern Lights, like proper Northern Lights with curtains and all these things.
I'm so jealous. Would you do it again? Next year?
Not next year.
Little break.
Yeah, but yes, I would. And you know, although it was such a long tour and covered so much land, about like 3/4 of the way through, I thought to myself, wait, we're going so far, but we're actually only going to 5 out of 10 provinces. So tour number 2, other 5 provinces.
All right. And would you come back?
Yes, of course.
Come for the full tour?
Yeah, I could imagine that now. Before the tour, I was a bit afraid because in Germany there are not so many Yuwas in my age, and I couldn't imagine to meet all those people and to participate in a whole tour. But now I can imagine it's very nice meeting all the people of all around the world, and it's interesting to be with 40 people in one house together, share 3 bathrooms, and yeah, but there was no fighting or something. It was very interesting. Just with being together with Sahaja Yogis is completely different as being together with normal people.
Well, I guess the highlights really have been every collective we have been to, which has been so amazingly welcoming. Some of these collectives, some of these individuals took 40 odd people into their house and fed them and looked after them and put up with their noise and all that goes with having 40 odd young people around. They were amazing and very loving and just looked after us so well. But certainly travelling with the Yuva Shakti was great, and it gave me a real insight into how different they are to us and how joyful they can so easily become, and how we really need to just trust them to be this new generation of Sahaja Yogis who will do things in different ways.
That's on the final.
Oh, this is one of the other improvements. Check it out. It's awesome. And I can operate it. Look, luggage. It's really cool. It's a toy. It's just for me. It's about 10 minutes before performance start, Saturday night, entertainment before puja.
Panic!
Yeah! The screen outside doesn't work. And Omar is getting a little frantic. It's so fun watching. But watch. Can it help? We ask you. We ask you if it can help. or maybe Herbert.
I can help. I can help with.
Is that the?
Now someone's using the Zoom. Perfect.
Canajoharie is just a totally amazing place. This is a land that Srimataji bought for Sahaja Yoga and gave to Sahaja Yoga, and the vibrations on the land are just fantastic. It's totally awesome. Everyone should experience it.